Greetings and welcome back. First thing you will notice, I'm sure, is that here we are, and it is most assuredly not the third day of summer. And that is because that third day of summer, I've been, oh man, have I been running into some entertaining issues with the setup here and just getting things organized and being able to get recordings done. So it's been a bit of a challenge getting videos made these last few days and just getting things actually taken care of for my channel. And so what ended up happening is that now I'm in this new setup, and it's different, obviously, and it's also spring break for my kiddos and I. So I've been definitely hanging out with the boyos here and doing things with them, and that's kept me really busy, and that's been great. It's a good kind of busy, but it's been keeping me away from recording. And what it did was I also noticed for my last episode, I was recording, and I just found myself constantly running into random issues that would go on with the background sounds in this area, which now I have a plan for, but it's a little trickier because I do all of these recordings in the morning before everybody wakes up. Well, that's tricky because I gotta actually wake up early enough to do that before everyone else does too. But also that just getting that thing balanced out with not having too many random sounds going on in the background. So what ended up happening was I just did the episode, and also, oh man, the other thing is that me learning and being a new streamer and learning about my setup and whatnot, the other thing that happens is that when I do a driver update, which this is my second time learning this lesson, so after this it's got to be done, my audio channel actually gets disabled in my recording software, and I have to re-enable it every time I get a driver update, and so it's only my second time I've had to deal with it, and obviously I forgot, so I had 0 game audio for my recording, and it's like, oh man, that's ridiculous. And so I've had to do a number of re-records on that one just because things don't go well, and there's all that time gone. Well, anyway, you don't need no sympathy for me here. I'm just saying, just giving you a reason why things are happening, because it makes sense. There should be a reason for things. Now, from here, what we're gonna do though, so I have all these things, right? That bronze pickaxe, I don't want to just have that thing sit out here. That could be a quest related thing. Since we're at the start of a new season, we have a few updates. I gotta show you the things that I was doing, which is, not to say too much, because I spent a whole lot of time just mining and trying to build things. So let's do that real quick. Actually, before that, the most important thing we can do right now is I actually have to go and I have to do a little bit of work doing the mining. So on the other side of the fast forward here, I will see you
Giddy up
on the other side of the fast forward, because we have a bit of a conundrum. I need a lot of stone, you must know. Lots and lots of snows, or lots and lots of stones, because right now, here we are. I have since changed over. I have gotten rid of the, you'll notice that we don't have horses anymore. We also have another skill point here. Oh shoot, I had to re-record this one too, and my fault. So this is actually a re-recording, and no, it's not. Here it is. What am I saying? Because I reloaded from where I was at. I did have to restart too, though. That's what it is. So I wanted to show you that I got the skill here, and I wouldn't spend the points until I was back with y'all again. And then what I'm doing here is I want to lower their needs, because I find that for the firewood, that's one that's tough to keep up with right now, especially when I'm trying to balance out all the production. Later on, when I drink the potion of possibilities, I'll probably not care about that so much, because it's really easy to meet their needs, I think. The inspiring speech, I think, is a win. However, oh, and by the way, technology count 46666.5, and then 2416.8, 3257.1, and I'm going to add a technology counter at the start of the episodes just for fun, and then production of 3141. This one hurts because, oh boy, 10,000, and I have to get to 10,000 within 3 years. Oh, that's going to be so hard. But I mean, we will have to just basically switch over to that. 10,000 here, I am still nervous about, obviously, but dude, we're way closer here than we are here. And this is going to take a little effort, I think, on my character's part, unfortunately. Now, the market stalls, I did build some market stalls, and I'll show you in just a moment here. And we're back. So here we're getting Don up into here, and we're going to take care of our massive load of stones that we have here because we need to get our producers producing, right? We need that. Now, the other thing I wanted to let y'all know about, like, what are the things that happened? So, logs, this is gonna be a hoot. There's gonna be so much keeping up going on here. So much keeping up. You will notice in the background here, check out that stylish new resource storage number 2. Obviously wanted to upgrade this one since I've got the building. I'm going for it. I want to make sure that I actually have it upgraded since our storage is getting ever so slightly teased at the edge, right? Like, we are so close to being not quite good enough in our production that we need to make sure that we have some things going here. Now I need planks and logs because I'm pretty sure I have a building that needs repair. Alright, now I did not get a chance to finish up the what did I do in the process of that last episode while I had trouble with the update, recording, and etc. Well, what I did was, going towards this quest, is I had to chop down trees. Obviously I upgraded that smithy. You can see there are now 2 people working there. I now had to make some changes to one of the smithies too and who's doing what. My extractors are now working on stone and straw, so that should raise their skill, but also I'm having trouble keeping up with our I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up with our needs, unfortunately. So as far as stone is concerned, we need it constantly because there's so many workers who are making stone knives right now, and it's working, right? Like, it's great. Now this well I'm going to label as Destro the Mine. We'll have to defeat him because, you know, G.I. Joe. We're gonna fight back. Alrighty, let's see here. Where's our person? Oh, of course she's out chopping the farthest tree. Why wouldn't she be? What you got?
Hello there.
Can I help you? Yeah, what? You're gonna beer? Okay. What? Wait, what? Reputation points. I haven't said anything yet.
Have a good day.
Huh? Beer o'clock. Yeah, it is. My character is out. You want Bridebeard to do? This is my lady right here. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I will get you Rybeer. There's no question. Okay. Look at that. We're already at 10 for needs on our producers. Oh, dearie me. The sewing hut is the one? Leather, of course, yes. Darn. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, so looking here, I do have the market stalls, which, oh, look at Baby Donkey. Which I do, wait. But there's no, what? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to having a full, but I don't have anybody working the stall and it's still producing babies? That surprises me. I'll take it, because I like Baby Donkey. Baby Donkey be cute. Baby Donkey be taking over this place. I'll have to name this Baby Donkey. Oh yeah, you gotta keep practicing that one, my lady. There are no trees around here either. Let's harvest this stuff real quick. Is this necessary? I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I don't want it to go to waste. Oh yeah, hold on, hold the phone. We gotta go hunting, don't we? Let's roll into that. So I definitely, oh yeah, and I have the, so we need to do that. We also need to go to town and get ourselves rolling on that stuff. Do I not have bronze arrows? Wrong setup. Okay, I did a little decoration over here, which I'll show as we go. So that'll be what we do next, is I'll show you as I get out of here. Get Don on the way. This is going to be kind of like a little mini park area and sitting area for the peoples, and I'm eventually going to move the housing. Like, they're not going to be packed in so tight in this area. I'm going to have them at least have a little space next to them. This spot for a yard. I would like them to have at least a little comfort and not be completely right on top of each other, right? Alrighty. And again, with the previous episodes, and I apologize if I already said this, it'll be redundant, but I definitely ran into some snags just doing things, and all I really did was hunt, mine, and build and try to upgrade buildings, and I'll show you the upgrades. Ooh, this is going to be perfect. This is going to be perfect. 4 of them is definitely going to set us off in a good way. Okay, we'll take that. And then, where's Donnie? Donnie coming? 2 and 3. Don, what are you doing, donkey? There he is. Oh, and it's too bad too, because I had to redo this particular recording because I made a boo-boo. Oh, a series of boo-boos. And it just became obnoxious how silly of mistakes I was making. I was thinking, like, look, I can make mistakes on camera, and I can be, you know, It can be who I am, which is a person who's spacey and whatnot in the morning and whatnot, whatever. But I don't need to be making so many mistakes that it's like, dude, look, you gotta slow down here, man. Anyway, so here we are, and I messed up the order of a few things, so it's what it is. We should be good to go now. So if we're gonna be productive and make the most of our days, I gotta make the most of our days. And get some sticks. Why am I getting sticks? Because I do need to remake my traps. Alright, we get these decent done so that we can have the leather in our resource storage, so we can actually have them producing those small bags and raising the skill. And also raising the tech, because that is where we are at, right? I mean, that's a big deal. Perfect. Now, I did a lot of cooking over the last period of time as well. And here, I'll show you where we're at with that. Let's go to our market stalls, since we do have a few. I'm doing the market stalls, by the way, and I know this is probably not going to be the greatest thing. There'll be some like, what the? Part of it is that I want my workers to start maxing out skill, and diplomacy is one of those skills. I don't need the money, honestly. I'm happy with the fact that this produces a decent amount, but I really want to do this to gain the skills for my villagers. I want to have a village full of people at as best a skill as I can get away with. So having them work there, that gets us online for that. It's not going to help our tech, I don't think, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer.
Giddy up.
20 sticks later, that's not bad, but that's only going to make a couple traps. I'll head over here, let's get that dropped off. And then let's begin the day, because it's already starting to get later in the day. Ah yes, here we go. And we also need to break up these traps. Love this. It's so handy to have a donkey. And obviously, part of the reason why I sold off the stall, I sold off the horses and I destroyed the stall, and I switched that worker over into farming. Oh, that's a misalignment right there. Oops. That's okay, I'll be fixing that later. Part of the reason why I did that is that I don't want to waste the time on the horses, because the amount of money I'm going to get out of it, yeah, it gave me a diplomacy level, and that was great, but it's not really going to help us in the long run. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. And then the roach, we can take that to the right storage. Let's get out of here. Now, I should have a well that needs to be destroyed on my way out of here. There it is.
Giddy up.
And we need to go fix something as well. Alrighty, you will see another addition coming up here shortly. Get it. There we go. Alright, Donnie. Oop. I'm doing a silly mistake, which is not letting Don do the carrying. Alright, oops, sorry, that's way too fast. My apologies. Alright, here we go. There's a new barn right here, you can tell. Now, the reason for that barn is, of course, because I want to be sure I didn't need the farming shed. We have enough workers doing this. But what I do need is I do need to keep my farming skill raising regularly and consistently. You'll notice as well that in this area, we will have a change. A nice change, right? I ended up needing all those planks and resources in this area to do other builds in other regions. And so the houses have been upgraded. You can see we have limestone, a number of them here. Oh, look, another quest in town. What's up with you? Oh, hi there. Can I help you with something? It needs to get her a gift. Okay. Figures a bear, a badger. I'm sure it was a badger. Why don't you ask her? Surprise. Okay. It has to be a badger. Badger. You want a badger.
Have a good day.
Alright, you, I guess. Oh. Auto walk. Okay, wump. Okay, now that's fixed, which was a problem before. Okay, then, so a number of houses here upgraded. I have already told you before that I'm not confident about the placement of that one, so I did not upgrade that one. I'm guessing that we're already out of stone already, aren't we? Oh my goodness, this is going to be so tricky. Alrighty, well, let's roll out. And let's get rolling to town. Now, it does sound... I say that thing about the whole, like, having time to record and whatnot. I can already hear that everybody's waking up, so it's going to be... This will probably be a two-parter that I'll have to do a recording of in a little while. So you might see a break in this, and that'll be why. Alrighty, let's go. Let's check our needs. Do believe that our needs are exactly where I would expect them to be. Yeah, stones. Go figure. Oh my. Yeah, and this is another reason why, honestly, the other episode I just kind of gave up. I mean, here we are already at the end of the day, and I've been doing nothing but just trying to gather things up and get rolling through the day and get them stones. I can't keep up with the demand for stone right now with them. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head into town. We'll do this together before the end of the episode, but this might be a short one in the sense that there's not a lot for me to show on camera aside from rushing through like, well, I'll see you on the other side of fast forward getting these stones. I'll see you on the other side of fast forward getting these stones. Once we get that mine, that's the moment where things kind of balance out. So my insane plan that I'll tell you about here shortly, which is not to say terribly insane, but still, there's definitely going to be a little bit of extra work, and I think it'll be worth it, is that I want to have 2 mines, and I want to start getting my workers there and making sure that they're fully online with what they need to do. Now, with this, we're going to head back into town. I do need to check the quest board. I probably should have brought some things to sell. But at this point, the selling isn't my focus. I also don't have any houses to fill either, so that's a real problem, right? Like, look at that. I have one... Okay, we can get 1 guy. And I really, at this point, either need an extractor or I need a producer. That's going to be the key. And we'll see if we can get lucky here and find that person. And as I look at the screen and I see we have nothing but... Oh, look at that. That guy's the one. Let's check him again. I only got a bit of a view on him before I could focus off. And that's hunting and extracting. You, sir, are hunting, period.
How can I help you?
Good. There we go. I think that marks the end of it. That is the last person we can possibly take on. And unfortunately, this gentleman is going to be close in age to the other one. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. Well, it's going to be interesting, but we'll make do. Those 2 are probably going to end up having babies real quick here. Now, I'm tempted to take advantage of the fact that I have 1 building to go and build a house and see if I can fill it with a couple more workers.
We'll work for food and water and some firewood.
Ooh, and you're not bad. You're an extractor. But I do want to have some other things. Alrighty. Let's see here. Now, we got to get rolling because there's a lot to do in this time frame and not a lot of time to do it. I want to make sure I'm being productive in this. And those needs are just cropping up here. It's worth noting, too, that I need a new pickaxe. And there's going to be a lot of mining that's about to happen here. So, first off, let's find our guy. We'll have to come back in here and sell stuff in a little bit. So we can actually do some of this. And I do have things in my inventory that I don't need. That was a silly mistake to make earlier. Not remembering to bring it. Let's do the badger.
Good luck.
You know it, buddy. I'm glad you love it. Oh, hi there, buddy. We need some rye beer out of you. Hold up. You. Show me your wares. Rye beer. I'll round it off to a nice 6-pack.
Wants to see my
Man,
wares.
that's an expensive 6-pack. Holy cow. A couple for our villagers, and a few for us. That's right. We need a few of those on hand. 1 more stamina. 3 more night visions to have on hand. Instant heals, quest related. We'll keep it on hand. I think we're good with that. Then, the next thing we're gonna need. I need another iron pickaxe because I am not going to be lacking in this. There we go.
Only the best. So long.
Now, the next thing we're going to need to do, I need to get Dawn going here. I have a little bit of 1,000-year-old granny. You know it, dude. Or a little one. You know it. She's like 1,000 years old. She's out with dinosaurs. Let's get this thing going on.
Price is so low. Have a nice day.
You know it, buddy. Now what we're doing here is we're gonna roast up some things. Don's got a bunch of meat in his inventory too, which is why I'm bringing him over because I forgot. Punch it. I forgot to put that stuff in the meat or into the storage, and that's probably because I went out hunting for those bison early. And obviously this is me recording after the first recording because there just wasn't enough time and things started getting loud in the morning with kiddos waking up. Speaking of which, this morning happens to be Easter, and so I've already been outside and I've hidden Easter eggs outside, and everybody would be. I mean, the Easter Bunny did, right? So pretty soon I'll have a whole bunch of meat running around, ready to go, and ready to check stuff out. I can already... Oops, there we go. We'll keep that there. Get these meats roasted up, and then we'll go from there. 281 roasted meat. Now, we'll do this, we'll gather up our things, then we have to go sell, and this meat I don't need for... Oh, Don. Oh, Don. Oh, Don. Oh, Don. Oh, Don. What are you doing?
Giddy up,
buddy. Now, where's our guys? We need to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm guessing my raw resources guy is gone, of course. He tends to take off real fast. I should hire a private wagoner. If that was an option, I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely do that. We'll take and
whatever
sell
you
that
need.
stuff.
I've got it. Have a good day.
I have 19 left. Which I can sell to you. We can take care of that real quick.
Best goods in. Have a good day.
I will. Oops, sorry for the fast pan. I know that that can be a little dizzying. Okay, and I need you. I'm gonna have to pop one of these rye beers. We have a couple things that'll go on with that. Now also, I want to figure out what was the... We need 10 and 7. 10 and 7. Okay, 10 logs, 7 planks. Let's go, dude.
Hello.
Give me all your raw resources, boss man. So I'm gonna take the firewood this time because I think that's worth it. The whole like limestone thing, honestly, that has paid off because I have upgraded so many houses just because of having that limestone on hand that I find that to be more than worth it. Sticks is nothing, but I'll take it. Linen fabric is not bad. We'll have to check the quest board here real quick too.
Best goods in the... See you soon.
You know it. Now, for this, I'm gonna have to drop a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. Now I need Don over here, though. Where's my donkey at? Where's my donkey? Straw, huh? Good thing I did that. Alright, you, Don. We need to get you loaded up, and then me loaded up. And with this rye... Ooh, just shy. Oops, and apparently I didn't drop them because I fast clicked. Oops, and I'm still over... Oh man. You know the problem. You know what the problem is? I'm in a hurry, and I'm trying to race against my timing here. Okay, whatever, it is what it is. Let's get your planks. Now, I need to take a few things off of your hands, Don. Your donkey hands. Now with that, he's gonna ride too slow for us to go. But we can check the board. Let's check what's going on. Pureflation, rye grain, done, easy. Linen fabric, okay. Limestone and stone, cool. Alright, we'll come back for that one. We'll come back for that one because we already have it. Alright, now, let's get this thing going. Y'all, I gotta make a big rush to get over to our storage shed. Now, I do have 69 out of 70 buildings right now. 69 out of 70 buildings. The reason why that's kind of relevant is that I also have the smithy over here that I can take out. And I'm thinking that what I'll do instead of budgeting those two as the two mines is that I'm going to budget those two as the mines and a house. One more house that I can get one more set of villagers and squeeze out just a little bit more from what we have available. I don't see why not, and especially because I have those extraction sheds that are going to vanish as soon as we get a mine, because that mine is going to completely take the place of that workload. So, I believe that's the next go-to thing for us. I bet you I still have that roasted fish in his inventory. I'll bet you that's what I forgot to sell. Because I was in such a focused hurry to get just this stuff done. Alright, let's get here. I am loaded with that, and roasted fish meat, yep. Now, that's okay, because we can sell it tomorrow. And I will need to sell it tomorrow anyway, because I've got so much stuff that I gotta do. Done. Alright, where's Don at? Let's get that donkey up here. Now, obviously, we have to do some gathering of resources. Oops, I'm gonna want to make sure I get those planks back. Don, I need you moving, man. Firewood, limestone, logs, that's too much. Of course. But what we can do instead now is, because I'm the only one overburdened and he has nothing at all, this should allow us to just ride. Okay. Let's go. Now, what was the go-to? It was 10 and 7. 10 and 7. Let's do 10 and 7 so we can get these 2 quests done. And perfect. And I do have the extra pickaxe, which I am absolutely going to need. Let's get that night vision potion in there so y'all don't have to deal with this nonsense. And then let's switch to mount to double check. That's a problem right there. Oh, that's a problem right there. There's no reason why I need to carry these around. Should roast them up, but we don't need to roast them right yet. Okay, so what I was saying again. I'm thinking we'll get rid of that smithy. The reason being, of course, is that I don't actually need it. It was really convenient to come out of the mine and just smelt stuff up real quick and make some things, right? Because that was early on and I was doing that for productivity. But if I can get rid of that and gain 2 workers, there's just no question in my mind that that's the go, that's the right move. So let's find out who we can get in Skauki. We'll finish our 2 quest lines up in Skauki and move from there. I do need a ride. I'm on a ride, then I need a ride. It's great, dude. Good to see a new Wagoneer here. Are you a witch like the other one? I don't know. I've seen levitating Wagoneers before. It's kind of entertaining. Alright. Now we have 2 major quest lines to finish. First off, he's coming towards us. He's coming right for us! Alright, let's go up here. We got the old man. Chirpy mood. Well, how's the leader doing? That's wonderful news. I gotta ask him. And then you knew more than both of us. Then that's the fate put us on a path. I'm glad you're happy. And then, oh, thank you. You're a great human being and with a truly golden heart in your chest. We both thank you very much. Almost felt like I had no words to express it, but he's like a small token of appreciation. No matter what, I'm honored and I wish your family the best.
We would be unstoppable.
Well, I tell you what, that's awesome. I'm happy for that outcome. And I love the fact that in this game, there's a number of... It feels like there's been a number of quests that are truly related to the theme of the game, which is the Dynasty idea, right? There's a lot of that working through that theme of like progression of Dynasty, the challenges that went with it for some of these older families and whatnot. The smell of fresh resin, yep, pleasure's all mine. I'm glad you're enthusiastic. Hey, yeah, what do you need? Shovel and a pickaxe. Piastovia, trade some woodworking tables. Alright, you got it, man. I mean, whatever, I'll be back in Piastovia soon enough. However, I'll be back in Piastovia not immediately, because here's what's going to happen next, y'all. So now we have these 2 quests set. We're moving well here. I think let's do a quick scan over here. Let's see if we end up with some quality villagers, because there is going to be some. Definitely going to be some gain into more villagers. I need a guy and a girl. Oops. Can I see your stats again, boss man? 19, and he's the best. Oh my god, 19 and 20. These 2 are rock stars. Except I don't need her skill set as much as I need that. I don't know. Farming is not bad. I'm gonna hire him on. That's no question. Okay. Oh, donkey butt. All right. Oh, y'all. So here's what's gonna happen next. I'm here in Skauki, which means that I do need to take the time to do the mining. While I'm here, I need stone like mad. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go in this mine and I'm gonna mine. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go back to Piastovia and drop off all the resources. And I'm going to tear down the old smithy and I'm going to build up a small, simple house. And then when we meet again, next episode, I'll be coming back out here after doing the Piastovia quest line so we can drop off the tools and things like, or the woodworking table. And then we will gain our follower here real quick and then find our last one. Because I think there's an Astoya quest as well. And we'll go there to get that one. And then we'll just be working at the village. Much as I can do on camera without being completely boring, having you watch me do all the gathering. Alright, y'all, thank you for joining me today. I always look forward to having you here, and I look forward to seeing you next time around. Take care until then.